Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to the right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
All right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Just want to say good morning to everybody, guys. It is my first day into my 40s. I feel great. I had a great day yesterday. And then, of course, I got the bad news. I got the sad news. I mean, do you guys want to know what it is? You guys want to know what's heartbreaking news? The heartbreaking news. Apparently, the AMC crowd can't do math. Holy shit. I'm telling you, I worked late last night. I worked all the way past midnight. I'm grinding. I get home, I see some videos, and I go, this can't be right. Like, nobody is this dumb, right? Like, I hope and pray no one's paying attention to this. So collateral damage that rolls off of FTX would be that there are tokenized stock units. You can AMC tokens, GME tokens, whatever these guys want to do. It's a one-for-one, supposedly, for the shares. Now, my understanding is that if they were to sell tokenized units at any amount, it would then represent one share, but they have to sell the token and then buy the share or something to that effect. But would I even care? Would I even care that they said 8, guys, ready for this number? 8 quadrillion. Hey, Phil, for real. I know you're not good at math. You look a little slow in the brain, but you, young man, can't even fathom the number 8 quadrillion, and then you go make the video and tell the whole world. Common sense investor copies the video and says there's 8 quadrillion shares. I mean, he even tried to like rally it up. He was like, nah, I don't think that's too real. And I'm just like, did you guys miss the number in between a billion and quadrillion? There's another number in there called trillion. Okay. So just to give you an example, if I spent $1 for a trillion every minute, $1 trillion, okay? If I just spent $1 every minute, that'd be 32,000 years. Holy shit. Hold on. 8 quadrillion. You think that there's been that much volume on this stock market in the last, I don't know, 50 years? This is embarrassing. Embarrassing. There's 8 quadrillion shares against the short on AMC. I don't even know where these guys come up with this shit anymore. At that point, the price is worth about 1 cent. Not even that. 8 quadrillion cents is still $8 trillion. I mean, it's crazy. I don't even know if that's right. I don't even know how to do this math anymore. We're just going to call it, megazillion. How about infinity? To infinity and beyond. This is ridiculous. It really is. Hey, guys, collateral is the key thing. Not only collateral damage from what's going on with FTX, but I'm thinking, just brainstorming to myself is, where's my wallet? My wallet here. I'm going to show you guys something, okay? Give me a second. All right, here we go. And by the way, shout out to the wife for buying me a new sweater. Yeah, it's pretty clean. It's GameStop. But anyway, that was my birthday gift. She knows the way to my heart. She made tacos and a GameStop hoodie. What can I do with my life? Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, so check this out. So I got my wallet here, guys. And I'll pull out one of these bad boys, okay? This is how rich I am. I roll around with a dollar, right? And this dollar is collateral. Okay. There's collateral that's backed beyond this. It used to be in 1971 that the gold standard backed this dollar. And what they did a long time ago to manipulate you, the people, they put on here, and it says in writing somewhere, I have to find it, it says, "In God we trust." And whenever you write that on something, there it is. Oh yeah, big and bold. "In God we trust," right here on the back. You guys read it before, right? You guys have seen the dollar plenty of times. "In God we trust." Read it backwards. I don't know. So I want to tell you guys something. They do that so that they can deem themselves more worthy, so that you can find favor into what they say. And I tell you this because "In God we trust" was just the ultimate manipulation piece to you, the people who hold these paper, this fiat cash. Now, what is it that FTX and anyone in the crypto world tells you? "In this we trust, in technology we trust, in blockchain technology, and the lack of there." Well, I would tell you even the opposite side. It cannot be manipulated. It's not manipulated to the point where they actually funneled cash out of it. Now, I told you this when it happened. I said, "Oh my God, it's a three-ring circus." This is the same administration that wants to put regulation onto crypto. They don't know how to go about it. They don't know how to implement it. So what do? I'm telling you it's an inside job, and I tell you it's 9/11, but at what cost? What's the collateral damage of it? Like, what are they asking you to trust? That's what I'm asking you guys. I'm looking at this every which way I can. I told you something, and people right away just shunned me off, and I said, no. And now I see Tucker Carlson coming out, and now I see other people coming out. But come on, guys. I'm telling you, when the second largest donor in the history of donations within the last 2 years, up to $1 billion in the next 2 years, gets caught red-handed with his hand in the cookie jar, all based off of trust. It was a peer-to-peer trust system. Millionaires and billionaires not asking any questions or any internal audits. Or show me something. Show me some documents. Now you're telling me that the bankruptcy files that are going through, and Linda Reel's all over this, guys. Linda Reel is a moderator on the channel. You'll see him in our Discord. He's all around. Lynn's like, yo, I got this. When I get this forms, trust me, we'll get the docket. When we get the bankruptcy docket, we'll tear it apart. We'll look at it, all of us together. But I'm telling you, the manipulation of the people spearheaded by this administration. Janet Yellen is the treasurer of the United States of America, guys. She was given this job the minute Biden got into office. Now, you got to remember how this administration works. The way they won Georgia in 2020, okay, was to say, if you vote for this Georgia senator, we're going to go ahead and push through the stimulus package, and you're going to get money. So they were buying your vote. That was very simple for them to do. They did it. They were already going to give you the stimulus. You just didn't know it. But they said it in this light. So they bought your vote. 2 years later, right now, guys, don't forget, the Democrats, this administration, is going to do college forgiveness. Hey, we don't have to pay these debts. This is why we want to keep this administration in debt. And guess what happens the minute you vote them in, re-elect? Oh, federal judge says, no, it's not going to happen. It's been appealed, and we're not going to do that anymore. They bought more time. They buy their time by getting you to trust them. Janet Yellen used to be in charge of the Fed. She used to be chairman of the Fed, just like you have Jerome Powell right now. This is why her and Jerome Powell work so well together. And she's in charge of everything right now. Oh, yeah, trust me. And not just a trust me, bro moment. She's the actual treasurer, right? But yet you don't see her coming out and speaking down upon anything. Inflation? Well, Kyoto's already proven that wrong. If you guys don't follow Kyoto, if you guys don't know the Discord, we know that in Japan, inflation is at a negative. That's right. U.S. goods cost less in Japan than they do here. How's that possible? How does this government want you to think that things cost more here? Because they printed more money here. There's a big difference. All because we've been saving companies. You want to know what capitalism is? Capitalism is, and I've seen it in my years, in my first 40 years, I saw a lot of businesses go out of business. Hell, there's no Hollywood Video anymore. There's no Blockbuster Video. There's no Pay and Pack. There's no Home Base. I can go, list goes on and on. There's no Circuit City. Radio Shack. Name the business and it's gone. Because in capitalism, the true capitalistic world that you live in, businesses fail and succeed all the time. You will be a winner for 40 years. You will then go under. You won't be around anymore. And guess what happens? Nothing. You made billions of dollars, millions of dollars, and we call it a day. That family comes from money. That family, oh, they invented something. Oh, yeah, they were once the leaders of the free world. You know, they once owned Tiger Club, a flying plane company that got bought out. Pan Am, oh, they once ran Pan Am. You'll come up with something. But I'm going to tell you guys, the world we live in, the world Janet Yellen lives in, yeah, and Hank Paulson, and now, you know, you had Bernanke in there. Now you have Gary Gensler. You have all these guys that are all over the world as far as regulation, the actual money where it goes, and then who's okay with it all. It all leads to one thing. Socialism, Marxism, basically. And what does that mean? That means that we don't let people fail. We don't let things fail. We don't let things bottom out. The issue with FTX right now, and I'm telling you guys this, it is an issue for Crypto.com. It is an issue for Binance, all of them. This is the same issue with Wall Street. It's the same exact thing. They are all using the same money to hold each other up. Can I give you the example? The same $1 trillion, not 3 trillion, 8 trillion, right? Cryptocurrency is worth $1 trillion at one point last year, up to 3 trillion. Now it's under $1 trillion. But it's all the same money because Binance gives money to FTX. FTX invests money into Crypto.com. Crypto.com invests money in this. They just keep using the same money. It's like, oh yeah, you give me that. Oh, I'm going to go put it over here. You give me that. I'm going to put it over here. And then they all just keep it on their balance sheet. And they'll say, yeah, this is what we're worth now because nobody's regulated. Nobody cares. Banks do this all the time. Banks have some regulation in there, but it doesn't matter. Because they know that the Fed will bail them out. The Fed has been bailing out the banks since 2000 from my end. I wasn't there for the 92 recession other than to see my dad stick a sign in front of my house to say for sale. That's right. 1992, I remember. We used to play around. People would come over, tour the house. They're going to buy it. All right, guys, come on in. We'll show you the house. Yeah, we're 10 years old. 10 years old just running amok. Hey, you guys don't want this house. Look what we do here. We hang on the door sills. We're ripping stuff out. It was wild. Oh, yeah, it's just casing on the door. We tore it out just trying to jump and touch it. We were crazy. But we lived that life, and no banks have failed since. Yes, I know Lehman Brothers went down. And I know Bear Stearns is out there looking to buy things, pennies on the dollar, or they were at the time, and then they went out. They both went out. So when you look at it, 3 big banks now, 5 mega banks basically, too big to fail. How big is Binance? How big is Crypto.com? How big is Coinbase? They hold all the Bitcoin. Where is it held? Nobody knows. It's in cold storage wallets. The most Bitcoin has been withdrawn in the last, I don't even know. I think it said 72 hours that it's ever been done in since 2019. That's amazing. And the price is at what? 16,000? Because, and I'm going to tell you this. Man, I hope you guys know what the hell I'm talking about. Some of you guys are like, man, Marantz talking geopolitical crap and macroeconomics. Yeah, guess what? These storms that we go through as humans, as Americans, as adults, because you can be non-American and go through this as well. Our financial system reflects just as much as it does on you. But I tell you guys this stuff, like when I wake up in the morning, I read this shit, 8 quadrillion shares, I don't care. That shit makes me laugh because those guys are just clueless. But what doesn't make me laugh is when I see, oh, well, FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried, he's out here, SBF, he's trying to raise money. He's trying to raise money to make people whole again. Who the fuck is putting money back in here? He has a business model that works, supposedly. But if he's not smart enough not to see that he cost people $9 billion, he over-leveraged himself, he doesn't know, he doesn't understand putting your hand in the cookie jar and getting caught. Janet Yellen's going to bail out who? The banks. The Fed is going to bail out who? The banks. They've been doing it for years. They don't let you fail. The banks know this. This is why they leverage their money 10 to 1, 20 to 1. They don't care how far they're overreached, because guess what they can do? They can go put a kid like this, give him a company, give him billions of dollars, give him favor, put him in front of everybody, and he thinks he's really winning. He thinks he's getting it. But what they don't tell him is, we're going to watch you fail. We're going to watch you implode, because they have triggers, guys. They have triggers to make this happen. And they do it. And they do it with the idea that I could blow up 2 buildings in the middle of New York, let it come crashing down. I don't care what it costs. I don't care how many lives it costs. But guess what? We have oil for the next 50 years. We have relationships with other companies for the next countries for the next 50 years. Longer than you and I will ever be alive. Or to care to be alive. I'm the only one who's going to tell you this. These guys don't want to tell you the truth, the hard truth. That kid's taking a fall for this administration. Go look at the elections, please. Go see where they're holding the votes. Like, what did I say? I said this because I saw it on Stalin's quote. It says, it's not making your vote count. It's about who counts your vote. There's a big difference there. Who's counting the votes versus making your vote count? The collateral damage from this will destroy cryptocurrency for a while. The trust in it. In God we trust. In America we trust. Cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. We don't need outside influence. It is a peer-to-peer system. This is the most important time of GameStop's life. And I know people don't see it this way, but they should. GameStop Wallet, the GameStop Wallet, does something that cryptocurrency companies have tried for years. Exchange companies have tried for years. They on-ramp and they off-ramp with no middleman. They let you be in charge of your own self. The custodial wallet itself will get to the phone. It will get to the iOS. You're going to be able to download it. You're going to be able to utilize it. It's in beta mode right now, but this is why GameStop's going to win. I honestly feel this. I love this. Beside the brick and mortar portion, do people not understand the value of the GameStop wallet right now? Hey, how's your ETH doing in your wallet? Is it going down in value? Yes, but guess what? It's still there. You're not scared. You're not waking up tomorrow. Hey, Coinbase, And crypto.com, let me tell you something about crypto.com. They're out here doing media pressers. We're good. We have all of our reserves. We're okay. Please stop the FUD. Why would you tell people stop the FUD? What are you afraid of? Let your business speak for itself. Please stop the FUD. Let them be all fearful all they want. They have a right to be. You just had leverage across the whole market that all of you share. Oh my God, read the balance sheet, guys. Every damn crypto company is involved with each other. They're all buying it from themselves. If they needed Bitcoin, do you know what they do? Do you know what FTX does if they needed Bitcoin? They'd go get it from Binance, and then they deliver it to you. Like, what the hell? This is like me selling shit to you and going, you know what? It's okay. Walmart has it. I'll go buy it there, and then I'll sell it to you. How do you make money off of that? Well, they're doing what the stock market does. They're front-running the price like Citadel does. And I'm going to show you a couple of clips today. I have a Citadel clip. I have some interview clips that you guys need to watch. And I encourage everyone to see this. Kevin O'Leary is a billionaire. He's on the Shark Tank. And he's ready to put money into FTX, supposedly. I don't think you know what that means, Thomas Wood. There's people out here that tell you, I'll still back him. And that's just to try to get people to join him, and then he'll jump the fuck out. He will jump out so fast just to get his money back. There's so many people in the AMC investment right now that are waiting for a squeeze to 15 to get out. Well, I've been known to say it's not hitting 15. Yep. And Data Zero, I saw your TA video. God, it was awful. Yep, there's a 66% chances. I'm like, who the fuck are you? Are you the weatherman? There's no, just stop giving me these percentages. No one is going to do that. Marantz, I know you're secretly buying Bed Bath & Beyond shares. Not even at 360, not even at 380. Nope, they restructured another debt. It's a bullseye on their back. It's going to be tough for them for the next 6 months. You know, you're going to see what industries do well during a recession. Wilbur Dodge, they need to annualize on their balance sheet. Let's wait till April, May, June to see how that happens. A lot of these companies are going to take a hit right now this quarter. A lot of companies are. I was reading that, well, one, GameStop selling games is going to be great. We know this because they had Call of Duty on quarter three. The last week of quarter three, they had Call of Duty, and that's a couple of $100 million that comes off the shelf, and that helps out the number. But this quarter right now, Black Friday already started, so I think GameStop really understands how to do this. If you're looking at business models, some of those clubs like Sam's Club and Costco already have, and Best Buy already have Black Friday deals going. They're doing it 2 weeks before. Make sure you get as many. Nobody wants to work Black Friday. Nobody wants to go against the groups of people, and everyone wants to. No. Black Friday shopping is done by, it's honestly almost over by 9 o'clock in the morning, because people are there at midnight. People are there at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. After 9 in the morning, you're just like, I'm going back home, or I'm going to go get a Starbucks. It's the worst place to be. I mean, wouldn't you rather get those deals all month long? So right now at GameStop, they're focusing on Switch games, and a lot of them. They're all like $25, $20 each. They have the Mega Man, not Mega Man collection. They have the Sonic collection. They have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Goodness gracious. Collection, 13 games into one. All the Sonic games into one. They have Diablo 3, the expansion pack edition. Everything is on sale right now for gamers. So if there's something you want, you can go right now to GameStop and get it. But let's get back to the bullshit. I have never, and I've been around, wow. I have never seen an administration and a media more in lockstep than I do right now. If you don't know what's going on in the election, if you don't know what's going on as far as how they count votes, who's in charge, the right the Republicans, they can be upset at all they want. What they do not understand is that you need to vote all month long, not just on election day. These guys are mail-in ballots, finding mail-in ballots, and they're getting more votes, and I don't even know how they are subtracting votes. But I want you guys to pay attention to Arizona, and I want you to pay attention to Georgia. Yes, Herschel Walker needs to win on the 6th of December, basically, to keep an even Senate, but the House has won. The Republicans won the House. Why do I tell you guys this? Why does it matter for us as investors? Anybody understand? Okay, if you guys don't know the difference between right and left, right is Republicans, left is Democrats. All right, there's the first thing. Democrats are liberal. Democrats want more oversight, bigger government, more programs, free shit. It costs money. Yes, they care about people just as much as the next guy. They do. I'm not against Democrats at all. The Democrats see it as in, this is one world, we live in it, world peace, kumbaya. You want to talk about like energy, right? Climate control? Tell me why the government doesn't have a contract with Tesla. Why they don't promote Tesla every second of the day. If they really cared about the economy, right? They really want electric vehicles. No, they want to do it with the lobbyists that they have in front of you. But why does it matter to the stock market in your investment? Well, Republicans are conservative. Republicans don't spend money. They try not to. The only things they spend money on, defense spending. I get that part. Republicans will not pass pork through the House. It's done. So for the next 2 years, you're going to see less spending on that side. So less money to Ukraine, i.e. less money to FTX. Oh God, don't even get me started. They will put a clamp on a lot of things. There'll be a new Speaker of the House. You will see exactly what I'm talking about. So it's actually beneficial for this administration right now. It's going to help out Biden get in line. Arizona went to the Dems, I thought. It did King County by about 30,000 votes. Two political parties is part of the problem. Think a bigger picture. You know, Chimpanzee, you're absolutely correct. But I'm dealing with what I have in front of me. And two choices is what this world has come to. That's all you ever get. Two choices. And I know a lot of people are trying to give you more, but it's what we're stuck with. So I work with what I have. I defend what I have. I defend this country till the day I die. But I'm well aware. So with that being said, and the way it's all going to play out, you've got to find a new way to put blame on what's coming in. So I feel once this house is all said and done, and after the recess of Christmas, I feel January, I really feel this market's going to hit all-time low. I think it's going to start burning off into the sun, and I think you're going to see some fireworks. Unfortunately, it's going to be a cold, dark tunnel for about a quarter. So 3 months of bullshit is what you're going to go through, because those 3 months will rattle the economy. You're going to see not so much hiring in January like you normally would. You're going to see projected reports of unemployment's going to go through the roof because of that. And when unemployment claims go up, they're going to put the blame on, well, you know, we don't have these programs. Well, guess what about these programs, guys? Unemployment doesn't go up in March because of programs or the lack thereof. It goes up every March, but they don't want to tell you that because seasonal hiring is finished. So people file in January and February once they get let go at Lowe's, Home Depot, Costco, Walmart, Best Buy, all the retail sector. They're all gone because holidays are over. Made up holidays are over. It's going to happen. But while that's happening, I want you guys to pay attention to one thing. Yeah, I know GameStop's kicking ass. Don't worry. I'll read that right now, George T. While that's happening and while the House is getting blamed, and they're going to blame Republicans for not being bipartisan and not reaching across the aisle. They're going to give you a reason to say, you know what? If we would have put regulations on cryptocurrency, then it wouldn't have shut down this market. You wouldn't have an over-leveraged bank like you do. You know, a bank of $30 billion assets under management is still a bank. It's still big. But I'm willing to bet that this cryptocurrency that SBF had, FTT, which is still out there, it was over-leveraged. He had another one that was over-leveraged. I'm willing to bet you that multiple tokens on this market are over-leveraged. Multiple. Because they're all doing the same thing. They're all trying to sell you something within the regards of, in God we trust. Well, here's the dollar. Here's what it's worth. Here, no, it has value. I'm 100% on this. There's no way that they're not over-leveraged. It's almost like the analogy of there's aliens on other planets in the universe. Well, there has to be, based off the sheer number, right? The sheer number of stars and the sheer number of possible planets. Well, guess what? There has to be, based off the sheer number of tokens. There's no way. There's 6,000, 7,000 crypto units out there, and they're all down like 80% this year. There is no way that someone's not over-leveraged, not telling you the truth. Telling you the truth? Not telling you? It's an infinite universe. Yes. I absolutely agree. Did anyone figure out what all this 7-for-1 nonsense or a code for yet? No, Wilbur Dodge, I never pay attention to stuff like that. I don't pay attention to memes. I pay attention to balanced sheets. I mean, that's just me. I let people run with it, and we have fun, and we watch it, and I'll say some dumb shit every now and then. Maybe like once every 2 months. Hey, Marantz, so Leary's supposed to have not done the FTX deal because Gary Gensler said in so many ways crypto is dead, so he bailed out. Look, buying Bitcoin at this level right now is scary because people think this is the bottom, so they're going heavy. Bitcoin actually has, I don't want to say utility, but it has a purpose. Ethereum has utility. You need ETH. You need ETH to burn. You need ETH to spend. ETH is oil. Bitcoin is gold. Dogecoin is fiat cash. Which one do you want? Makes me wonder. That's it. Makes me wonder. Makes me wonder what the hell people are looking at. All right, we're going to go watch some videos. We're going to kill it today because you guys need this information. According to Tara Bull, everybody much watch the video. First video we're going to watch, you guys are going to love this one. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hey, I didn't even talk about this. You guys ready? First thing we're going to do the Highcroft Shuffle. All right? Our people out at Highcroft have a new dance because that's what they're going to do to get you going. So the dance goes like this, then the next piece is like this, and then it's like, hey, hey, shimmy, shimmy, hey, and then it's, I have no idea, but this is fucking hilarious. ETH is not silver, Christian Molina, maybe you didn't understand the analogy. ETH is not silver. ETH is oil. You need it to burn. You need it to drive. It has value, but you need to consume it. You need to use it. That's the difference. It actually has utility. Off the layer 2, off of the foundation that it's built upon, which is their blockchain, it has utility. It's now staked to own, so there's an infinite amount. There's a finite amount. Like, people know what it is. Like, okay, well, this is how much ETH is out in the world now. Now it has value depending on how much I owe, how much I hold. But you're not paying shit in silver. Say nickels. So, this is going to be amazing right here. We're going to do the dance together, and I'm going to explain something to you guys. This shit right here is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dr. Diane Garrett, she needs to go to jail. I don't care. They can come get me. This is propaganda. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, and she's Hey, this is the TikTok. This is gonna happen. Hold on. I want you guys to feel it with me. They're not working. They're just making TikToks. Here we go. I can't do much worse than them. Bro, they owe people money, bro. I swear to God, they owe people money. Hold on. That's the shit from OPP, from Night by Nature. Hey, ho. Hey, ho. Yeah. And then we rolling. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. This shit is so corny. I can't get over this shit. This is fucking terrible, bros. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta watch it one more time. Let me turn it up though. Let me turn it up. I'm gonna keep me on mute real quick. Hold up. That's that I took money from you fucking dance. That's that dance. Goddamn bullshit, bro. I swear to God, these people. Oh my God. How? How does this even happen? Like, I can't get over this shit. Whew. All right, I'm back. We're gonna look at the stock. We're gonna talk about something. What the F am I watching? Boy, I see your boy T-Bone in the back. You ain't lying, bro. Guys, Litecoin is digital silver. There's digital gas, etc. That's from what I hear from the crypto OGs. Well, Super Blank, you understand. I can feel the stream building up an explosion, Marantz. You have no idea. You guys have no idea what this shit means to me. Like, that's the we're getting delisted dance. Bro, wait till I make the video X-Bit right after this shit. Because I got to make a video. Hey, Dr. Diane. Hey, she was moving, bro. She kept her feet together. She kept them planted. She probably had the most rhythm out of the whole crew. What does that tell you? Holy shit. How the hell are you getting that many people together to do this stupid ass dance without paying these actors? They're in clean uniforms. I ain't seen one dirty person at Highcroft. Not one person drilling. You know why? Because they don't drill. They outsource their drilling. They outsource their core drilling. They outsource the results. All they do is read the paperwork when it comes through. What the hell are these people doing? Shitty ass. Okay, guys, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get a camera crew. We're going to roll around you. I want everybody dancing. We got the beat. We got the track. Bro, if that beat demonetizes this shit, well, then you know it was worth it. They're just gross. She's an expert driller. Yeah. She gets drilled. She does the drilling, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. They think this shit's going viral on TikTok? Is that it? What's going to go viral is the day they get delisted and people go fucking crazy and start going, what happened to my money? What happened to my money, homie? Hey, Smokey. You smoking my shit? Nah, man, I don't get high on my own supply. Nah, man. Yeah. This shit right here, it's ridiculous. Abe, we've talked this out. Okay, guys, the FTX. I'm gonna tell you, it's almost like that. FTX gives money to the Democrats, millions of dollars. The Democrats earmark money to Ukraine, which in turn Ukraine invests their money into FTX. How? How is this possible? How is this legal? This is FTX buying users' money. I don't even know how this is legal. Can I give you the example? There have been plenty of companies that have done this in the past where a company hires a plumber and they go ahead and they bill out this plumber and they have this plumber come to their company every day. The plumber's working on the toilets every day, working on water leaks every day, working on something. And the plumber's billing them out with thousands of dollars a day. And everyone that works for the company is like, yo, this plumber's here every goddamn day. What the hell's going on? Susie, you throw another Depends in the toilet? I mean, what's going down? But then you find out that the owner of the company, or the general manager of the company, I should say, because America's a corporate business, basically. Same thing. The GM's building a house, and this plumber's working on his house for free. So the GM's not paying shit to this plumber. He's just billing it through the business. The people are paying for the plumber. If you don't understand what the hell I'm telling you, that's what America's doing right now. That's what FTX is doing right now. They're using your money and they're sending it off to Congress. The Congress is sending it right back to the damn Ukraine, and Ukraine is investing it with the same said company. And all they're going to do is get political favors because they're actually sponsoring their damn elections, their campaigns. This guy had earmarked $1 billion for the presidential campaign and everything going on in 2024. It was going to happen. Outsourced drilling. Job security, baby. It's ridiculous. Marantz, FTX gave money to both parties, but I saw what you said on Fox. Yeah. Not only that, I said it before Fox said it. I said it the day it happened. Jerry, if I don't want you to think that I'm doing something, I grew up in the South. I don't want to say I grew up in the South, but I lived in the South long enough for them to go like this. This is how they did me in the South. I'm not joking with you, because in the South, you're either black or white. Seldom do they mix. I'm telling you, it's real. But I was the token Mexican. Hey, man, I like Mexicans. This is my Mexican buddy, Marantz. Yeah, no, I got my best friend's Mexican. I can't be racist. I got a best friend Mexican right here. And I'll be right there. I don't even speak Spanish, bro. What are you talking about? Like, this is crazy. Yeah, no, it's okay. I got a best friend that's Republican. I can't hate Republicans. I give them money. How do they really feel? Whose parents are running super PACs for the Dems? You got to hold favor with both so you don't give away the disguise. That's the difference. Marcus had a nice tank. Remember when you thought Ukraine invasion narrative was legit? I mean, to a point, Beats. I was heated. Still am heated. But I remember like a week later we said, is this shit even real? Are they really showing you videos of shit really going down? Because the Russian army's undisciplined. They're not trained properly. They're terrible. And all it was us sending money to Ukraine, basically. Which makes sense. Like, I want to know how FTX did all this. I want to know how they blew the cover. Did they find the balance sheet on FTX on Hunter Biden's laptop? I'm just asking. Am I allowed? Are they going to pull my string because of this shit? I want to know. Was it Hunter Biden's laptop that made this go? I have no idea. I'm just asking. So tonight, Trump announcement is he's running for president. You would go with that, but me personally, and I love Trump. I love any man that can talk his shit and back it up. I really do. I I think I want a ticket with DeSantis on there at some point. So, and they're against each other for whatever reason, but they need to do like the Dems did. Even though she was against them, she jumped on the ticket with Biden. And I'm not a big fan of Harris, but I knew what they were doing. They were getting the female vote. They were getting, trying to get the black vote, I guess, or the Indian or what. I don't know what she is these days. Pocahontas vote. That's also what's her name too. I just call them all the same thing. The Dems will do anything to punch the whole card, right? Like, okay, we got this down, we got this down, got this down. Yep, they're single, they're married, they're divorced, they're a war veteran. If you hold all the cards, you're in. You're just one whole punch away from being elected. But the Republicans don't do that. I drive a white Jeep Grand Cherokee. I call her Liz. They're getting the woke vote. Yeah, basically. So, yeah, as long as you guys know what's going down, for me personally, I try not to get too far, too deep. You guys think I'm deep politically? I'm not. No, I'm really easy, bros. I vote. I vote for who I like. After that, I deal with what I got. It's almost like being a Cowboys fan. You know, I see the game. I know the refs are against me. I know the game's fixed. I am with what I got. Oh, you don't think the game was fixed? Shit. Cowboys were favorites by 4 points. Cowboys were favored by 4 points. They have to score a touchdown to win the game. Because if they score a field goal and win the game, Vegas loses. Sorry to be honest, I didn't vote. Nobody votes you for that, Nicholas. Where do you live? The feud exposes the true mega and who isn't. Yeah, I know. Can you imagine Trump and DeSantis ticket? Abe, that's what I'm telling you. I want that ticket. I want that ticket so bad. Because then you got 12 years. You have a 12-year run of fiscally conservative Senate and House on the way, if that happens. I think it's an announcement to make another announcement. No? We'll see. Houston. Are you talking about? I like this. I like the guys. I'm still trying to get over this 8 quadrillion, dude. All right, here's the clip. Phil For Real and Common Sense Investor. 8 quadrillion, just so you know the number. Well, one, you guys have no common sense. And 2, Phil, I think you're smoking a lot. I don't know what you're doing with your life. But there is no way on God's green earth anything is manipulated to the amount that you think it is. I don't care what you guys read. I don't care what you guys think. You guys are ridiculous right now. You guys are embarrassing. 12 years of business. Yeah, I heard that, Abe. Marantz, you don't want that ticket. Trump one thing, but DeSantis is way worse and will not drive the vote count you think it will. I think I do want the ticket because I said I want the ticket. I want that, or give me Carrie. What's my girl's name? Carrie. God, why can't I think of her last name? The one who just lost in Arizona, the governorship. Carrie Lake? Yeah, that's her name, right? Okay, Carrie Lake. Give me Carrie. Yeah, I knew it. I'm so sorry, guys. Hey, it took me time to get there. Carrie Lake does not deserve to lose. My God. She is better looking than Sarah Palin. She's brilliant. There's no way she loses that election. Hobbs didn't even campaign. Hobbs is in charge of the election. And they found enough votes. They were like, we're going to keep counting till we find enough to win. It was absolutely wild. So, Carrie Lake is fine. Yeah, I'm telling you, CKJ. Woo! But see, what I find attractive is totally different than most people, right? Like, what's attractive to me, like if my wife asks me this all the time, like, oh, is that you like that? And I'm like, nah. Or she'll be like watching a movie. She'll be like, oh, you like that? And I'm like, nope. But I do it all the time to her. Hey, what do you see in that dude? And she's like, well, he looks like you. Or he's cool. You know, he's whatever. It reminds me of you. And I'm just like, oh, okay. She always like that. For me, a woman who's smart. A woman who's smart. Candace Owens, brilliant. Brilliant. I'm like, okay. Ann Coulter, every day of the week. Of course I love Sarah Bareilles. But Carrie Lake is up there now. Candace and Ann Coulter. Those are my three that I'm just like, wow. Check them out. Sarah Palin, number 4, baby. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? I know you're looking old, but you're all right. I'm getting older too, babe. I'm getting older too. We need a lot more Carrie Lake's politics. Yes. That's my definition of a strong woman. Who's nailing Palin? Oh, guys, that's you're about 20 years too late there, Abe. But yeah, I hear you. Coulter shifts. It's okay. And Candace turned on Trump. That's what you say? I'm just letting you know she's extremely intelligent. There you go. Good old Maricopa County got them again. Yeah, Ravens is absolutely wild, bro. Did you see the machines? The machines won't count some votes, and apparently the machines even gave them multiple votes. So I was blown away. So I'll have to see the clip. Either way, I'm good. All right, guys, here we go. This is from the Real DMT. Here's a clip. Hope you guys like it.
FTX crosses into a zone that all of us are worried about. You know, on the balance sheet of FTX is a line called Trump lose. And Sam was the second biggest donor to Democratic candidates.
I'm going to leave it to everybody else to draw their own conclusions about what you're saying here.
Right? Those are really, really ugly facts when you see a fraud of this magnitude having played out, and you find no regulators were there to prevent it. That's a really, really tough story.
So that's his way of trying to put spotlight onto someone else. Okay? If you know anything about this guy, he is the worst type of human. I don't agree with the way he runs his business, the way he actually lives his life. I want to know if he traded in Call of Duty Vantage because we just had new Call of Duty come out. But I ask you, gamer, what is your motive here to attack Sam while he's down when you've been doing the same, if not worse? Richest man in Illinois at the time. Now he's down in Florida, and he donates more money to politicians than almost anybody. And I'm talking about on the Republican side too, mainly, where he literally is the counterpart. Him and the Koch brothers. Listen, guys, I'm not a big fan of mega donors. I'm not a big fan. I wish there was no money involved in politics, but there is. And that's why we talk about it on the stock market, because it's one thing to manipulate stocks and manipulate outcomes, but to manipulate the people of this country, that's what these guys do on a daily. So I'll just keep buying what I buy. I'll keep supporting the people I support. But I think everybody can see right past it. There are some rich people on the Hill. There are some rich people in the Senate where they literally, in the House and the Senate, that where they don't care what happens to you. They are not in the same ecosystem as you. They don't live in the same ideas that you do. They might have lived in your town at one point, and then they got elected and they moved on up, to the Hill. But there's nothing there where they can relate. They cannot relate to your gas prices, your everything. What you guys are doing, and this is what I love about half the people here. Half of you guys are very smart, like way smarter than me. Be honest with you. The way I see it is, if I ask the common person, you go walk up to people today, do this, try it out. What is the price of gas? They're going to tell you. What was the score of the game last night? They might know it. What is the latest news that happened in the world? And they're going to tell you, Aaron Carter died, right? He died? Yeah, a little kid, 34 years old. They're going to tell you something about current events, stuff that's in front of them, but they're not going to tell you how or why, because they don't understand that part. You do. what's going on with FTX? They're going to be like, oh, yeah, I heard about that. I heard something about that. I read something, a headline. They're not going to know that they were over-leveraged on their house token of the FTT to the extreme of 9-1, 10-1 on all securities. But you have that info. Like, you guys know the warning signs. You know how to dig into companies. You guys know how to look at this in a different light. So when you go to the voting booth, you're more informed. You look at people and you're like, why are you voting for him again? They'll be like, oh, because I voted for him because he handed out turkeys on Thanksgiving. That's all bullshit. The state of Texas just declared a state of emergency for their border instead of state of invasion. I mean, Texas is not playing around. They got to deploy the National Guard to the border. They've had enough. It's an open gate. But politically, through this election season right now, last week, nobody voted on that. Nobody voted on the security of the country, the financials of the country. Nobody voted on this stuff. They voted on climate control and abortion. Because if it was about financials, you would have seen a clamp. You would have seen the Fed front and center. You would have seen Janet Yellen on TV, Gary Gensler on TV, Jerome Powell on TV, coming up with ideas and excuses. Nope. They parade a banker in front of you, a kid banker, 30 years old. They parade him in front of you for a quick 5-minute clip on the nightly news. Hey, by the way, big-haired bushy man, SBF, out here having orgies and eating s'mores on beanbags. He took some money from you guys. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh, and they had a hack for $400 million. Not a big deal. They're short about $10 billion. Not that much money when you think about it. $10 billion? Not that much. Biden saved this economy $1.4 trillion this year. Don't you know? The shit you guys want to read, not you, but the shit they want you to read and put out this, hey, Abe, how dare you, bro? How dare you? I just Googled Carrie Lake short hair. Bro, I'll break your whole neck right now, bro. Carrie Lake is beautiful. Don't do this. As a matter of fact, we'll take a poll. Abe, you name any woman on this planet, and I'll put Carrie Poll there, and we'll see who they pick. I'll put J-Lo and Carrie Lake. I'm picking Carrie Lake. Pence had to do what he had to do in order to move the plan forward. Pence. Now you want to talk about traders? I don't have time to talk about traders. I just don't. Anyway, my point to you guys is, you look at GameStop, and people look at it every day, and people are trying to figure out what to do with this company. Well, guess what? If it's stalemate, it's stalemate. But I showed you a video on Twitter. If you guys didn't watch it, you should. I put up a video about a guy who invested money into a company at 15 cents a share. It went up. He made 10 grand. He took the 10 grand out, opened up his own business. He got his money up on the business. His father-in-law calls him back, says, man, that company's now worth $3 a share. He was like, oh, damn. 2 years later, looks back at it. Man, that company's now worth $60 a share. God damn. That's right. He missed out on $2.1 million in a decade. It took a decade to get there, but he missed out on 2.1. I don't know what you guys envision for yourself. I don't know how big you guys want to dream. I don't know what you want out of GameStop, but let me tell you something. What you give it, it will give you back. That is the difference. It's just like going to work. For me, that is everything to me. I would much rather shop at GameStop than I would put food in my body. That's what these hedge funds don't understand. That's what Wall Street does not understand. The nutrition of my body does not matter. It's the nutrition of my mind. I feel good when I'm there. I feel good that I'm supporting something. I'm supporting the people that invest in this company. Every time I spend $1 at GameStop, I'm excited for everybody there. And then I know my kids in turn are going to get that excitement as well. And I might eat a little less. I might do a little less. I might drink a little less. But I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm sleeping like a baby tonight. Because I hold more shares than I've ever thought I would ever have. And I keep grinding for more. In this economy, in this environment, I'm not scared. I'm fearless. I keep buying more. And it's not just this fucking hopium and I'm praying that the price goes up. I don't care what happens to the price. That price is irrelevant. Let me show you how much the price doesn't matter to me. We'll take it off the goddamn screen. The price of GameStop does not matter to me because I'm not in it for a day and I'm not in it for a pump and I'm not in it for a squeeze. I'm in it to see it succeed because when it does succeed, it leads me to believe that my life has purpose. And I'm not talking about this gives me purpose or this defines me. It's not that. The purpose is this. I can see something, I can call it out, and I can read it, and then I can make it happen. Just one little man, one little dude, buying one game a week, one game a month, whatever I'm doing. Any money I got, sure, I throw it out there. I could have took the $70 that it cost. I spent what? How much did I spend this month? I spent $200 at GameStop this month. And I could have took the $200 and bought what? 10 shares? Give or take 8 shares? Nah. Like, let me go spend money there for the enjoyment of my kid, right? My son is my last one in line. The rest of them, they're already doing their own thing. Guess where they shop? Guess what they're getting? Electronics. Guess what they're getting for Christmas? Gift cards, hoodies, sweaters. I don't care, man. I don't care because I know what it is. I know that it's a great company. I know it's run the right way and has great leadership. And until it doesn't, I'm going to roll like this. People think I'm crazy. You invest money in the stock market to make money, to take a profit. No, you do. You do. I invest money because I know what I see. I see it bigger than everybody, I guess. Value investing, a company that's surviving in this recession, showing increases in categories? How? How are you decreasing running your business other than that you're getting stealthy? You're trimming the fat. You're doing it right. Why, guys? Why am I here every day? I know. Nobody knows. When I was young, and I say when I was young, this is probably 25 years old, 24 years old. Before I got my big corporate jobs, I was transitioning out of the military to corporate. And I had the option, I tell you, my parents were in big positions at work. And my dad goes, do you want to work outside or inside? So I don't want to work outside. It's hot as shit out here. It's 120 degrees. I'll work inside. And so I went inside and I went for this, this advertising job. But every time I got paid, every paycheck, I would spend $100, $200 lottery tickets. $100 to $200 on lottery tickets in my 20s, young 20s, guys. And I think about that money every day. I do. I said, man, the ignorance is bliss. Because I told you the dream I used to have. I couldn't sleep at night unless I had a lottery ticket in my pocket. And no, I didn't spend money. It was like $1, right? At the time when that was going on. But at the beginning, yeah, scratchers, lottery tickets, because I thought that's the only way. That is the only way you can make it big. I already make enough money to make it in the world. I'm already successful. Got house, cars, got everything. This is the way life is. You make $100,000 a year. You're okay. Imagine going to your friends who make like 20 grand, 40 grand. You're like, shit. I make 100. What are you doing? You're weak. Get to work, bro. Go get yourself a real career, a real job. Should have joined the army. Like shit like that. Yeah, I was young and dumb. I spent all this money. And I was slowly investing, but not enough. And I think about it all the time. I think about every dollar I've spent in the last 20 years that I could have invested on me and this market. So when I really started investing, and I've told you this, I believe it was 2013, 2012, 2013. I said, all right, here we go. Now I understand. I reset my life at 30 years old. I started from scratch, bros. When I tell you I started from scratch, I think the job where I work right now, I was making every 2 weeks $250. I am not joking. I know you guys don't understand how you live like that. This is 2012. I was bringing in checks of $250 every 2 weeks. What? How, Marantz? Oh, trust me. Trust me, brah. I was working 16-hour weeks. They would give me no hours. I could do nothing to get a raise, get out, nothing. It was a struggle at first. But I had life in front of me. You guys know what we do here on this channel. I talk life to you. I had life. For the first 9 years, from 21 to 30, I just burned money. So if you're in like your 20s right now, and you're watching GameStop and you're investing money into companies like we are, you're doing great. You might not think you're ahead. You're ahead. You're so far ahead. Like for Monster Buddy, every time I see Monster Buddy in the chat, I'm just like, dude, this guy's gone. This guy's great. Because your cash burn in your 20s is equivalent to AMC's cash burn every year since. I mean, it's ridiculous how much money you burn. Can I give you guys this example? You guys go to the club, go anywhere, go do something. And you'll go like this. I'll go to the casino, which is, I don't gamble, but I'll go to the casino, and the money that it costs for a drink is like $8 to $12, $14 a drink. You go to Vegas, clubs cost $16 a drink. Oh yeah, we're gonna drink all night. Give me bottle service. What the hell? I've got it. I got a credit card. Rock that shit. I'll make payments. Will you? But will you? So you're spending on a given night out $100, $200 easy when you didn't have to do any of that, and you could have invested it. Yeah, it'll pay you back. It'll pay you back when you're ready to go. When you're ready to go, and your kids look at you, and your kids make the call, like my son made the call. He says, "Dad, now I know why you live like you're broke." So yeah, that's the biggest compliment of my lifetime. Biggest compliment of my life is for my son to tell me that. Because that means that I taught him exactly what I wanted to teach him. That this money out here is fleeting. Inflation hurts people that are not prepared. And it's not your fault. You're probably like, no, Marantz, you don't understand, man. The cost of living is this, and that. No, you don't understand. How far back can you go to where you can reset to a level that you're at? When I got where I was at 30, I literally was like, yo, I make this much money. My wife looked at me. Guys, let me tell you something. I'm still with the same woman. My wife looked at me and did what most women do. I'm not gonna give her a pass. My wife said, you ain't shit. Hey, my wife was like, hey, she had my back, okay? But my wife let me know, oh, you got a plan here? I said, yeah, baby, I got a plan. I literally, hey, she can't deny this. I went home and I went like this to my wife. I said, baby, don't worry, I'm going to make it. I said it like that. And she said, what do you mean you're going to make it? I said, no, don't worry about the little checks right now. I promise you, I'm going to make it. She said, how do you know? I said, well, it's almost like the army. She said, what do you mean? I said, well, there's competitive people. And people that are competitive, people that have drive, and people that have a reason to be there are going to outwork the others. I'm going to outwork everybody. She was like, whatever. What can you pay this month? Baby, I could pay that internet bill because, you know, I'm trying to play some WoW. You're not playing any more WoW. You sure? All right, cool. I gave up WoW. I gave up all my video games for a good portion for about 4 years. I didn't have a cell phone for 3 years. I didn't have a car for 4 years. I would walk to work. I would hop a wall, walk in the back of Walmart, walk in the back of another abandoned building, go through this apartment complex, come down the hill, and I would walk into my company. And I would go in and I would mop the floors. That is no exaggeration. My socks and my pants would be filthy, wet, soaking wet. In the middle of winter, I'd walk home, frozen feet. Oh my God, painful. And every time I walked, I would tell myself, I'm never going to do this walk again. This is never, I'm done. I'm done walking. I'm going to get out of this shit. I'm going to figure this out. Every time I would walk, I wouldn't eat lunch. I didn't take lunch because I couldn't afford it. I was grinding so hard and I was investing money at the same time because I learned. Remember, I had a 401k at the other place, at my advertising firm, at Gannett. I worked for Gannett. And I was like, man, that 401k, well, guess what happened? They sent me a check. They sent me a check one Christmas. And I was like, man, look at all this money I invested that I didn't even know. And then my mom was like, what do you mean all this money? She's like, you made $300-something thousand in 3 years and you invested like $2,000. I was like, yo, you don't know. This $2,000, I need it right now. It was something crazy like that. We had a good Christmas that year because we were broke, and having a good Christmas meant having an extra $200. Like, that's how bad it was. But you know, my kids never noticed. I don't think they noticed. Other than the fact that they all had to share like one room. And they're like, it's been rough back then. I'm just telling you my first 40 years. And so going through my 20s, back to that, I think about every time I went out and I spent money at the club, at the bar, or taking girls out, trying to get some attention. Hell, taking my wife out, trying to get her attention. And I found out my wife didn't care. Like, I found out my wife didn't care about money, I think like the fourth date. Because by the fourth date, my car got repossessed. I didn't have a vehicle. And they gave me a 1985 Buick, my buddy, because I left the house I was in and I was like, yo, I'm going to rent out this casita. And it was like $400 a month. I was like, no problem, bro. And then I couldn't get to work. I didn't have a ride to work, and I worked like 30 minutes away. So they would pick me up in a carpool. I would like run out to the street and I would jump in and they would pick me up. There was like a whole group of people that would go. And I was like, thank you guys so much. They got me to work for like a whole year. And that Buick, the doors didn't open. It was crazy. The windows didn't go down. Oh, I could have died. The tags were 3 years old. I didn't renew them. It was crazy. Until I got pulled over, and you know, it's long stories, but going through that, pulling up to my girl, hey babe, I look like Highcroft Mining right now. I was like this. Hey, come here. No. Come here. Check this out. I just want to give you a ride. Let's go get a bite to eat. She looked at the car. She said, I'm not getting in that. I said, well, I didn't expect you to. I'm going to park, but let's take yours. She said, are you going to come visit me tonight? I was like, no. She's like, what do you mean? I was like, you don't want to come over? You don't want to watch a movie? You don't want to? No, I want to do nothing. I don't like movies. No, I was like, no, I'm playing WoW. She's like, what is WoW? I'm like, I'm a raid leader. I got a guild and I'm doing some stuff. And it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But I got lucky with this woman. And we had a baby. We have plenty of children around us. And when I say we had a baby when it was hard to have a baby. It was 2010. You see, people don't live this life like we did. Like, we were living high for a long time. And then the crash happened. The economy crashed. And it didn't affect everybody, but it affected me because I did recruitment advertising. And I could have been I was a salesman of the year, but it was like, you can't sell advertising that people aren't hiring. So I was obsolete. They didn't even care that I could sell other things. Like, nah, the lease seniority, the severance packages, they don't even have to be in the lot. Here we go. Here you go. Get out of here. And I was like, wow, they really didn't care about me. They made me feel that way. And then I got offered other jobs in the advertising field. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to play WoW. I stay home and play WoW for like 2 years. That was fun. And I tell you all this stuff because I want you guys to think about like your struggles that you're going through right now through this recession. Like, is it really that bad? All it is inflation, guys. You're just spending more money. But if you cut out what you spend it on, if you can get out and not have to pay for things. Like me, I didn't have any extras. Nothing extra in life. I will rock Walmart shoes right now. I will go to Walmart and buy all my clothes. I don't care. Who am I impressing? Nobody. I don't want anybody's attention. I don't care if a girl was checking me out and went like, hey, can I get your number? I'll be like, I don't have a phone. And I'm happy I don't have a phone because I don't want your little funky ass calling me anyway. Like, that was me. I'm the worst. I might look good, right? At the time, back when I was, in shape. But no. I didn't have enough money to have a girlfriend. I was like, nah, I can't do this. My wife was supporting me. She supported me for the first 10 years of our lives together. I am not exaggerating. The first 10 years. We've been together 15. 5 years ago, I went up to her and I said, baby, you don't have to work. That's right. I outworked all those dudes like I told you. And I outworked them. I didn't work those dudes. No, don't clip it. No, I kicked ass. I knew I did. And she knew it. Because she could never get a hold of me for 10 years. There was no birthday parties. I sacrificed everything. But I knew I was going to get where I was getting. And so she didn't work for like a year. And I'm still investing money at the time. But somewhere in like 2018, I made a miscalculation. I did. And I think I lost on the market. No exaggeration. I think I lost $13,000, $10,000. It doesn't seem like a lot to some people. To me, it was an amazing amount of money. Because I think like if I had that much more right now in the GameStop, like I always think like everything I've ever done, like we go on vacation, man, we spent like $3,000 that vacation. That's $3,000 for GameStop. Like that's the way I was. Like when I first started this channel, we went on vacation. I went to San Diego. I don't even know how much money we spent. And that whole time I was thinking like, damn, babe, do we have, like, this was me on vacation. I had just started YouTube, right? And my wife is like, hey, you're going to unplug off of YouTube. And we're going to take this family on vacation. We're going. It was during COVID, during pandemic. And I was like, okay. And she's like, okay, we're going to go to San Diego for 3 days. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're going to go do things with the kids and everything. And I was like, okay. And the whole time, guys, I'm just saying to myself, don't spend money. Don't spend money. I need more GameStop money. I got to buy more shares. I got to do this. Yeah, the price of GameStop at the time was like $140 a share. I need more. I need more. And I was sneaking away from the hotel. You guys can watch the videos. They're there. I was sneaking away from the hotel. I was in the stairwell of the hotel. Hey guys, just giving you a GameStop update. Just gonna tell you, I'm gonna be live on Monday. I'm gonna come with the fire. I'm gonna do it. I was so corny. Oh, I was terrible. Oh, Lord help me. I got a new mic. I got a new camera. I got new lighting. I'm ready to go. And it was all trash. But who cares? I don't know what I was saying back then. I was just excited about GameStop. And my wife, she saw the videos online and she goes, was that up when we were on vacation? And I was like, nah, baby, that was here. That's here. No, of course it was when we were on vacation. But that's the way life was for me for a long time. And so I'm just telling you, like the whole thing, this whole run right now, you guys think it's 2 years, right? You guys think it's, we've been investing for 2 years, or we've been watching this market for 2 years, the stock this 2 years. Yeah, I've done a lot more homework these last 2 years than I ever have in my life. I've educated myself beyond I'd ever be. And I didn't do it by myself. I have a team. If you guys don't know the team, introduce yourself. They're there. It's Ravenstown, it's Kyoto, it's Ruben, Hot this year, Linda Rill, Pep, Ruben, Ralph, High Rider. There's a lot. Stacks. There's a big team out there. Pam, everybody. And I'm just naming some, right? I don't even have a list of you guys' names, but I'm just telling you guys, the team is huge. And the team knows everything that you could ever want to know about investing and how to navigate this world doing it. But I will tell you, I've never been more secure with the route I've gone. In the 15 years that we've been living on this planet together, my wife and I know what it took to get to where I am today. And I'm better off today than I was then. And how the hell am I doing better? Better, peaking, the pinnacle of it all. How am I pushing everything in life during a recession when I'm supposed to be resetting, when I'm supposed to be falling to pieces, when everything is supposed to be hurting me, when I'm supposed to feel it at the gas station, I'm supposed to feel it at a restaurant, I'm supposed to feel it everywhere, and I don't feel shit. I don't feel a goddamn thing. I'm buying video games, I'm living life, I'm loving it, I'm spending my time on YouTube, I'm spending my time working, my kids are around, they're all over the goddamn globe, they're loving life. I don't feel it. And I'm not saying I'm wealthy and I'm not saying any of that. What I'm telling you is, you can't fuck with me. You can't hurt me. You can't puncture me. Nothing that happens in this economy, nothing that happens with politics, nothing shocks me. I'm numb. I'm numb because I've been standing at parade rest for the last 15 years for this shit to pop off. I'm in formation and I'm not fucking moving. I won't sell a goddamn share. I won't budge. I won't waver. I won't make the sad video, my last GameStop video. I'm done. You can't fucking faze me. When you've been through the shit, you look at times like this and you say, all right, I'm good. I'll still be here. When you're emotional and you're short and you're just like, short on time. I don't mean short in the stock or short in stature. When you're just short on time, I need this money now, man. They need to do something. I need to hear an announcement. You're not my kind of dude. You're not my kind of fam. When you stand there, formation, this whole life has been formation with me. I've been at parade rest for a long time. Your legs go numb. Your body gets heavy. But what you have to remind yourself is that nothing has changed with you. Just because your legs are heavy and your body feels heavy, you still weigh the same. Battle fatigue sets in. It's all right. You just need to take a nap. The environment changes. You don't. I tell you, collateral damage. This FTX blowup is going to try to ruin what cryptocurrency is, regulate it the whole way through, try to put doubt into your investment and what you do and how it's connected. Put your doubt on me. Rest it on me. I'm going to make a video the next day. I'm going to stand right here in front of you the next day, but I'm not going to be dancing, lying to you, telling you shit's going to be amazing. No, it's just going to be tough out here. But we've all done it. Zen. Correct. Either way, guys, find the value in the things you love. Who likes to travel? Traveling does not cost a lot. It might cost you $300 to go do something. I guarantee you're going to spend $300 in the next month on food that you don't need, on drinks that you don't need, on bullshit. So why don't you save it? If you want to do that. I don't like to travel. I don't like to spend money. I like to invest my money. That's the difference. I got a one-way ticket. And my mama said, you moving with your auntie and your uncle to Bel Air. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I'm just brainstorming today, just bullshitting, talking life, letting you know what we've been through. Hey, $250 a paycheck. Y'all can't remember that shit. I don't know if you remember that. That was me in my young years where I was like, this is all Obama's fault, bro. Why couldn't Mitt Romney win a goddamn election? Kerry, do something, bro. Do something. Come at me, bro. Hillary Clinton's a villain. Man, I was bad back then. Not now. News is talking about a possible recount in Arizona. Well, they need to, man. How is Costco's EPS these days? Whenever you ask me questions like that, Darth, I know for a fact you're just trying to prolong the show. You're just trying to keep me here. You're asking me stupid shit. Costco's up right now. Costco's up in stock value. You know, I buy Costco. I buy GameStop. That's it. Pretty simple. Somebody's got to try. Yeah, I know. Because I can. What's up, bro? I don't know. I like my sweater, bro. This shit is fire, isn't it? Just fire. Anyway, I'm going to get going, guys. I know we just talked around. We just chilled today. We didn't do shit, but that's what we do. Just come in, give you a good little hour and a half. I got things to do, man. I got to clean out cat litter boxes. I got to get ready for work. Probably eat something. Probably chill, relax, play a game of TFT. Just live my life. You guys live yours. If there's anything that comes out, I just want to make this video today. This hour and a half to tell you common sense investor is stupid as fuck. Phil, for real, you don't know anything. For real. These got 8 quadrillion. Clip out the parts where I cuss. I apologize. But 8 quadrillion shares, bro. I'm going to make one too. I'm going to make a video right now anyway. Anyway, post more wallets in the Discord. The Discord is free. Go ahead and join it. If you don't know what Discord is, download the app called Discord. Connect to the Marantz Rantz Discord. It is completely free. We'll never charge you. We don't want you to go, man. By the way, AMC is the best investment. So just in case you're really trying me too, I seen the Common Sense Investor 20-year-old's ringer video. Yeah, I know. I saw him. I posted it. I showed everybody. I thought I showed everybody already. But you guys know where to find it. Go look at TikTok. Go look at my TikToks. Go look at my Twitter. Go look at everything. Doesn't matter. FUD stop is all FUD. Yeah, the FUD stops here. Charlie. Yeah, sure. Love you too, Pep. Love you too, as always. You know that, bro. I'm going to go make some videos, guys. See what's up. Peace. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Literally. I'll see you around. Peace.